Tell us what you got.
Hey. Hello. Well, the theme tonight is summertime, and the focal point of summertime is the sun. And this is a sun day salon, so tonight I'm going to spend about 7 minutes talking about Our Lady of Light in the sky. Now, our sun was shining on Earth about 2 billion years before we came along, and she was here first, and she owes us nothing. But she gives us so much, including an environment that allows for life itself. Now, that fiery furnace of gold provides the most precious gold on Earth. That golden light provides unique lighting in the planet Earth gallery of nature, where sunset is my favorite color, followed by sunrise and rainbow. Now at sunset, Our Lady of Night, Our Lady of Light, throws wild colors at the horizon that wrap their arms around us like a warm blanket. But she saves just enough light to usher in the night with its tapestry of stars and the mysterious moonlight. So after Mother Nature perfected the sunrises and the sunsets, then she created photographers, artists, writers, and poets to make sure that we savor and remember them. Sunrises and sunsets speak their own language that cannot be fully put into words. If you've seen one sunrise or one sunset, you have not seen them all. No two are identical, each one is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Now, as the sun rises and sets, glides and folds herself over hills and valleys, inquisitively peeps through the trees and tiptoes on the green grass and lights up the planet Earth gallery of nature for us, she would like us to be observant, not just to look, but to see. Now, interestingly, no matter how observant we think we are of the sun, we're not nearly as observant of the sun as are roosters and flowers. Our Lady of Light is our major energy source on planet Earth, and that solar energy prevents us from being a dark, frozen, lifeless ice ball. Our sun is extremely intelligent. You may not know this. As a matter of fact, she's so bright that she holds over 1,000,000 degrees. Now, what do you suppose the sunset tastes like? Well, I had the opportunity to taste it recently, and I can tell you that it tastes like a combination of rainbow sherbet and cotton candy. Now, if you're looking for a perfect place to sit, I would suggest under a beautiful sunset. Now, as the sun teeters on the horizon that swallows her last slice, wouldn't it be nice to stop it right there and get an instant replay? Well, that's not possible because the sun wants us to appreciate the now. And she reminds us that the only constant is change. And there will be many more beautiful nows ahead, she tells us. Furthermore, sunsets teach us patience, and they don't last very long. You have to wait a whole 24 hours to see another one. And there are no crowds or long lines at the gates of patience. Does anybody here know the scientific explanation for a sunset? Well, I'll tell you, it's really pretty simple. The sun kisses the sky goodbye, and the bashful sky blushes. And then she turns her attention to the moon and bids him hello, and he beams, and we suck it all up into our veins. And that's pretty much, now you know. So sunsets at the beach can be so spectacular that I'm sure the sun contemplates herself in deep reflection. She pours herself over the water and transforms it into glass, and at times that glass can catch on fire. Isn't that right, Daniel? Sunsets are expanders of the soul. They're like beautiful pieces of music with the sound turned off. They can make us feel both big and small, and the goal is to try to seek a balance between big and small. Now, at sunset, Our Lady of Light gives us the last reminder to spread our warmth and our light and our colors in as many directions as we can. for as long as possible. Usually, but not always, sunsets are more colorful and more spectacular than sunrises, not always. She wants our days to start with light and hope and a softer beauty, and to end with a grand finale. The sun rises peacefully with warmth and soft colors. Shouldn't we try to do the same on a daily basis? Sunsets and sunrises are separate, yet they remain intimately linked. Well, that's how we can think of loved ones who have passed away, whose sunsets have come. Just as the sun at sunset falls below the horizon, we can still see its afterglow. Let's hope that our personal sunset will leave a warm afterglow. Appreciation. The sun lights up the beauty around us. All we have to do is to look at it, see it, and appreciate it. And of all the things we can be generous with, the most important is our appreciation. Just because dawns and dusks are repetitively common does not mean that they are unworthy of our gratitude. Most areas in the universe don't have dawns and dusks and sunrises and sunsets. They are uncommon miracles within the universe as a whole, and they're a sacred gift to us. And the best prayer that we could give to the sun goddess would be, thank you. At every sunrise and sunset, if you listen real close, you can hear Mother Nature whispering, did you like it? And if you did notice it, well, that pleases Mother Nature, and she'll smile, and she smiles in flowers. But if you don't notice it, that's okay too, because she'll go right on creating another one day after day. And that's the mark of a great artist. I think Mother Nature is the greatest artist and the greatest art facilitator. And approval is frosting on the cake, but it's not the cake. Our golden orb reminds us that she provides for our needs, but not for our greeds. And if we can be grateful for sunbeams, we will always have enough. As much as I've thought about the sun, I still can't quite figure out why it is that when nightfall, day breaks. And I don't quite understand, it's been 50 years since we've landed on the moon. Why hasn't NASA planned to land on the sun? Well, we'd have to do it at nighttime. I'm not stupid. Our golden orb has asked me to pass on some of her many wishes for us. She'd like us to try harder to watch the sunrise and sunset at least once a day, and to continue to be amazed. She'd like us to not define our sunrises by our past sunsets. She wants us to understand that love is the warmth of the sun felt both on the outside and the inside, and that love is nature's second sun. She reminds us that if we are generous with our light, we can assist each other in finding our way. And she'd like us to put more kind in the word humankind. Wherever we go, she'd like us to bring our own sunshine. There's a warning. We can't bring sunshine into the lives of others without accidentally getting a little bit on ourselves. The sun brings magic to our eyes. Sunsets help our worries cease. May promise come with every rise, and every sunset bring us peace. Thank you.